If you're cruising to Cabo San Lucas, you might come here, Medano Beach. Crazy and relaxing all at once. Here's our DIY excursion experience, how we got there, what we did, and how we got back. Let's scout this out. I'm Troy, and this is the Port Lowdown. If you saw our first video about Cabo, here's a link, you'll know time at this port is often tight, like 6 hours tight. It's a tender port, and you often wait a while to get to shore.
There you go.
Thank you.
Otter.
So what group are we, hon?
Otter.
Otter? Oh, otter. Or in our case, 2 hours.
At this time, we're pleased to call all guests holding groups 35 and 36.
Why so long? Many tenders were being used that day from our ship, both our own lifeboats and local contractors. So many, in fact, that the ferry landing got congested with tenders.
There are tenders going backwards and forwards to the ship all afternoon. The very last tender is at 7 p.m. Can I please ask that you don't all wait for the very last tender?
Bottom line, once on shore, we had about 4 hours left before coming back to the dock at a reasonable time. What to do here on a time budget mainly falls into 4 categories. Taking a boat tour to Land's End, which we did in our last video, go bar hopping, eat amazing tacos. Our favorite tacos gardenias from our last video was closed for Revolution Day. Or go to Medano Beach. Getting there was pretty simple. We called an Uber. Remember in our last video when we suggested this alley for pickup next to the Marina Mercado? Well, on this day, the taxi and pedicab hard sell was a bit much.
Taxi cab?
Oh, no gracias. I'll take it.
Or city tour?
No gracias.
Taxi downtown?
Oh, no gracias.
Cabo Wabo?
Yeah, we don't drink.
You wanna go to downtown?
The sandbar. Medano?
Somebody's in the beach, yeah?
Yeah.
You wanna ride? We need 2 bicycles today.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
much?
yeah.
It's 20 each bike today.
20 pesos?
$20.
Oh, no. We'll take it for pesos.
There's another side.
Oh, no. 100 pesos for what? 2?
400 pesos.
For how many?
Oh, no.
For 2 people.
For one car.
Oh, no. Thank you.
But we didn't want our pickup to conflict with their business, so we picked an out-of-the-way spot. So we improvised using the front of this hotel, the Ridge at Playa Grande, as a pickup point. It was both close, directly across from the Oxxo convenience store, and just out of the way of hawkers. Once you're in, it's fast and smooth, no hassles. By the way, if you're looking forward to a beach view on your way, sorry, but it's covered in hotels. The distance is walkable, but will take about 20 to 30 minutes, so it's the Uber for us. Once at the sandbar, you're checked into your massage appointment. If you want to book ahead, they require the WhatsApp texting app.
Yeah, sorry. It's on the WhatsApp.
Otherwise, you can try your luck at the counter. Regardless, there's usually a wait, so you're shown to a table to order food. We waited for about an hour, which gave us some time to contemplate the beach. Which leads me to my next point. Peaceful and contemplative this beach is not. It's a carnival atmosphere out there. Jet skis, boat pull rides, crowds and upteen water taxis coming in and out, and hawkers. Oh, the hawkers. They're not just part of the scene here. In some ways, they are the scene. Armies of them selling God knows what to what the hell. So if you choose to lay down on the open beach, prepare for constant attention. A polite no gracias is fine, but it's heavy and consistent, so if you want a more relaxed time, reserve a table above the beach or back away from the water line in a reserved area away from the front. The sand is rough and coarse. The tides can be high, splashing right up to lounge areas and beyond. And the water drop-off beyond the water line is sharp, which makes for a great boat landing. Designated swimming areas are marked. The other frequent sight here are the flotillas of water taxis taking folks to and from the marina or out to Land's End. And this is certainly an option if you're up for it. Negotiation is done on the spot and shouldn't cost you more than $5 or $10 for a one-way trip to or from the marina. Some taxis offer round trips, but how are you going to find your original taxi when you want to return? The suggestion is to pay one way and then find a different taxi for the return, since there's so many waiting around. Just watch out when stepping on or off. Ladders help, but rough water does not. Meanwhile, back at the sandbar, my wife eventually got her a call for a massage. Upstairs is the massage area, with the sounds of the waves drowning out the din below somewhat. It's soothing, just like a massage area should be. You get a basket for your belongings and a changing room to disrobe with a towel for the session. There's no jacuzzi or sauna here, just massage. Tips are appreciated but not required, but really you should. Especially at these prices, check it out. Meanwhile, we feasted on tacos downstairs, with the food bill on a separate tab. The food was, honestly, just okay. But you can't beat the view, especially looking back at our ship. Isn't that what it's all about? Besides, you can make some new friends. By the way, if you're enjoying our Cabo video, hit us up with a like. And please consider subscribing as we have more helpful and fun videos on the way. It would mean a lot to us. Also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads. Anyway, we spent about 2.5 hours here, with just enough time to walk back to the local OXXO convenience store for tissues and snacks. Then a quick Uber ride back to the dock as the sun was setting. Remember when that crew member asked us not to come back exactly at 7? Well, a lot of us took heed.
This is the line to get back to the tender.
Now, despite appearances though, the line moved along at a steady clip. We were back on board the tender in about 30 minutes, which really isn't bad considering the line. Well, not a bad way to spend our few hours in Cabo. It was a taste to lure us back for a later longer trip, which we will do, hopefully with our favorite tacos ready and waiting. Have you cruised to Cabo San Lucas? Leave a comment, let us know your experience.